without further ado, episode 3, You Haven't Won Yet, written by Laura Berlin Stinger and directed by Brooke O'Hara. Episode 3, Room for Cream.
This is unbearable.
It's all right.
I can't.
I'm going to take care of it. Mini-me? No, not precious. Not precious.
I've been looking for you all night. Happy fucking 1-week anniversary. You can enjoy the toys I bought for us yourself, Dyer.
Lacy, no. Lacy, no.
Somebody call animal services. There's a gazelle in heat running around out here. They got into the armory.
Last time on Cream, Roberta Charles suffered from symptoms of post-traumatic stress after her kidnapping. Bailey Donovan mourned the loss of her 16-year-old fling to boarding school. Lacey Chambers and Dyer Owens had a relationship talk, and Dr. Jane O'Boyle became jealous when Janine Bell, Ellie Meeker's old friend from the Peace Corps, made advances towards Officer Jill Andrews. Advances which the good-natured cop seemed all too willing to accept.
No, it was the wife beater. The wife beater is the symbol that the whole film rested on, and what catapulted it into cult status among middle-class urban-centric lesbian set. It's what... No. I don't buy that. Up until that point, most overtly lesbian films were working class. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Serve me no chicken. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello, Lacey. You're 45 minutes late. Are you all right? Sit down. I'll make us some tea.
I'm really sorry, Professor. It's just that Dyer, my partner.
Jane, Lacey, Dyer?
I really shouldn't be talking about my personal stuff here. It's just that, I'm sorry, I know I look like shit.
Why don't we just do this tomorrow? I just want to go over the responsibilities of the TA and, we'll talk about some ideas I have for next semester's syllabus. Maybe you should get some sleep.
No, I do not need sleep. I do not need to go home and get some sleep. I am ready to work. I'll make us some coffee.
There, stop! It's perfect, stop!
I know how to steam soy milk, B. It's my calling. Get out of here!
Self-protection.
Coffee's ready.
You look like shit. Robbie getting all nam on you again?
Robbie is getting all nam on me again, so I sent her off to the woods. Anyone seen Janine?
She's probably in a custom-knit orange jumpsuit, pleading guilty with her pants around her ankles right now.
Excuse me, baby.
She's with Andrews.
Impossible. Officer Andrews took her on a tour of the town yesterday.
Yes, and the tour turned into a joyride, and the joyride turned into stargazing at Overlook Rock, and now they're shopping for cats together at the ASPCA.
That's impossible, Bailey. Officer Andrews is a professional, and Janine is more bark than bite. I'm sure Jay just tiptoed in late last night so as not to wake anyone.
Not that anyone was sleeping.
everybody. Say hello to the new teaching team. Lesbian film will never be the same.
It's about time.
That's no break that the two of you are collaborating. Have a coffee on me.
Thanks, Ellie. I finished that knitting project.
Thanks, Ms. Cream. Hey, Bailey, have you seen Dyer around?
Why?
Well, it's just that I usually see her if she's not at work, which is usually the case, and I haven't seen her since...
This morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies.
Oh, as I was saying, Lacey, the introduction of bound as source material for next semester's course is going to be groundbreaking, if not possibly controversial. Ooh, we may have a very dangerous situation on our hands, up to and including riots. Oh, the Christian rights factor should not be over-considered. It's going to be a bloodbath.
You'll have to brief me on that situation, Doc. Oh, anyway, I wanted to drop this off for Janine.
What? Ellie!
What?
Oh, Ellie, good. I wanted to drop this off for Janine. She left it in my squad car when I dropped her off at the Campride outlet after I gave her the tour of the town.
She's not with you?
No, ma'am.
Where did you say you dropped her off?
At a camping supply store on the other side of town.
Good morning, everyone.
Where the hell have you been, Janine?
Camping out back. I like to do a little spontaneous training every now and then. Put up a tent in the dark, see what I can forage around for in the local food chain.
There's a Costco just out by the highway.
It reminds me of the good old days. Keeps me from feeling like I've settled down. Keeps me feeling like I could still be ready for anything, whenever it may come, whatever it may be.
You slept out back?
How intrepid.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna go look for Di. No, B, I know where she... Look, when you didn't come home, we thought you'd... I didn't know where you...
We thought you were arrested on the chain gang, being interrogated, picking up soap.
Officer Andrews, how's the knitting coming along? Come by for another lesson?
Oh, well, I don't know.
I'm in the mood for a little knitting myself.
Maybe just a
Lacey?
few more.
Bailey, it looks like the knitters are gonna need some more room. Would you put some tables together, please?
I would be delighted.
This is really becoming a regular thing, huh, ladies? Maybe we should post a message on the Room for Green community message board.
Why don't you learn to knit and impress the ladies? Why don't you join us? I can't. Got stuff to do. Well, let's see what you've done.
Oh, I saw a jacket in that style in New York last winter.
I think we sell something like that at the store.
I think I should start over.
Oh, no! Barbara Walker's first rule is to knit from the heart.
The head.
Find where you left off and keep on going. Follow your heart.
You must always follow your heart, Jill.
Ill? You okay? Well, you keep on talking, Jill. I'll check in with you later. What time's Grace getting here?
She'll be over in a bit.
It's about time we got this reunion started.
Oh, and we didn't know where you were. I called her. She said she'd be right over.
Holy shit, Janine, you haven't
Yes!
changed a bit.
It's about time us hags were in a room together.
Camping out in the backyard to stay in the game. What a lot of hogwash. You just wanted to be outside to see the girls from Sacred Heart do their sunrise jog.
I like to watch young girls stretch. It's a shame when people don't take care of their bodies.
Sit. When was the last time the three of us were together?
Oh, must have been 4 years now. Yeah, I wasn't back from Oaxaca till last year, and before that you were all tied up on the West Coast. Only Elle has held down the home front.
You make me feel like an old hen.
Elle. You must have heard about Robbie's accident, huh?
No, what happened?
It's been pretty consuming. She was scammed by a couple when her car broke down a couple days ago. Some kind of twisted real-time couples therapy. The woman hit on Robbie. They planned for the man to catch them flirting. Some kind of sick role play for the woman to work out her lesbian tendencies, but it got out of control. Something nutso like that.
The husband thought the wife was enjoying it a little too much. Before you know it, Robbie's tied up in the back of a truck and it's a full-blown kidnapping. She's still having flashbacks.
Oh my God, Elle.
So I guess that means sex is out of the question.
JANINE!
You said it. You remember how when I first started dating Robbie, she was working in a stable and I had all those nicknames for her? Workhorse, stallion, riding high, ready in the saddle.
All right, you remember.
Well, ever since the accident, they shoot horses, don't they?
Oh, that bad, eh?
Well, I don't mean to be selfish, but it's making me irritable.
Well, who called you irritable? Bailey? Oh, you can't worry about that little stump. She'll get over it.
Bailey hates my guts and is more distant now than when she first ran away from her parents.
What are you talking about?
Well, I've been so worried about Robbie that I've been neglecting Bailey, and she's been so upset ever since Francesca went off to boarding school and started dating a boy. I feel like gay youth all go through a humiliation like that and a heartbreak like that, and I tried talking to her about it, but she doesn't want to talk to me, so I just try to be there for her. But with Robbie attacking my best friend and tying herself up with reject yarn from the Room for Cream knitting circle, she's already an outcast at the local high school, and now she's getting the cold shoulder at home.
Oh, Elle, I think you're doing a pretty good job.
I just fold under the pressure. I don't know what else to do. I am not fit to be a parent.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are doing a much better job than some people.
Oh, yeah, right. Better than who?
Better than me.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, you're going to make me tell you this, aren't you? Okay. Here we go. You remember when we were getting ready to come home from Pakistan, and you moved to Seattle, and you decided to stay in Pakistan, and I decided to drive across America and document oral histories of migrant workers, and then of course we all lost touch. Well, I didn't finish those oral histories, and I didn't get further than North Carolina. I didn't finish the oral histories because I met Ellen, which you know, and I didn't get past North Carolina because Ellen and I adopted a child, which you didn't know.
Grace!
I never told you guys because it was something I was ashamed of.
Ashamed of adopting a kid?
No, of losing a kid. Ellen said my lifestyle was too unpredictable. Always volunteering on peacekeeping missions and going off to do work in unstable regimes. She said it's what she loved about me, but it's also why she couldn't have a family with me. She didn't want little Steph dependent on me if I was going to be up and killed 3 continents away. So once a year, I get a card to Aunt Grace. I think you're doing a pretty good job, Elle, just being there. I wish I could have done a lot more of it.
Holy shit. Gracie, I had no idea.
Well, it's not something I'm proud of.
Wow.
That's all in the past now. All right, I'm going to go to the John, and why don't I come back with a pot of tea? Gunpowder green, ladies?
That'd be great, Grace.
How's that roadkill coming along, Jill?
It's looking a lot like that bug we saw out on I-90 yesterday.
Epic.
Carnal.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Bailey, customer!
I'll take a double, please. Make it very short.
Wow, you really know your espresso.
I know how I like it.
Free.
Oh, free is good.
It's on me. A gift from the Berkshire Welcoming Committee.
How do I say thanks?
Would you like to join us?
Oh, no thanks, I don't knit really.
Why not?
Oh, my ex attacked me with a pair of knitting. I'm kidding, I just used to knit and now I don't. That's all really, actually.
Ever since the incident?
Right.
Well, what do you do now?
Video art mostly. I'm in town making a piece about the trans commune up the hill. Turns out you guys have quite a big community, although you probably don't see them much. They're so busy milking goats.
Milking?
Goats! Sexy, right? And organic. There's quite a market out in California. People really like to know where their milk comes from there.
Where their milk comes from? What are you gonna call it? A farm like no other?
It's actually not just about the commune, it's about name change as a part of the whole transitioning process. It's always been a very important rite of passage, and well, a few years back I noticed a distinct trend where urban FMs were adopting animal nomers, as if to suggest that by changing their gender, they were by default changing their relationship to urban-dependent capitalist society, which it quite possibly does do. And so now I want to study how it all goes down in a rural environment. A lot of FMs up here at the Bearded Goat have changed their names to animal names, and that even adds a return to adolescence and innocence into the mix on top of everything else. Don't even get me started on train hopping as a flight from traditional marriage roles.
I wasn't planning on it.
I'd love to hear about it. So, you're making a video piece.
Yes, I find that editing video is the process that most closely resembles the editing trans folk perform on their bodies when they transition.
You aren't from New York by any chance, are you?
Brooklyn, actually, but I was born in Switzerland.
It's dire.
Oh,
For Ellie.
oh. Yeah. No, don't tell her it was smoke. No, just do it casual. Yeah, it should come from you. Yeah. Oh, all right, Dyer. All right. Bye. Bye, Dyer.
Hi, I'm Julie. Do you make martinis?
Only virgin.
I'll take a coffee. Hi, Lacey. Are you having office hours?
I've been a TA for 2.5 hours.
So I'm your first student then. I wanted to ask you about the role of affairs in lesbian romantic comedies.
Well, it usually represents a fear of commitment, unless, of course, it's in the avant-garde, where it represents a truly radical lifestyle built on sexual freedom and trust.
Which do you identify with? I mean, right now.
Right now, I identify with getting a refill.
Oh, I'll do it.
Very good, Lacey. Great. You're demonstrating a graceful yet subtle display of power. You should really go with. You can continue without the pressure of my observing. No, I gotta get back to class.
I know you like it sweet.
I like it rough, actually.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah. And I like the I-5 booster rocket with the A4W attachment and the Futurotic Flogger companion set with the 160 dual-sided silicone pocket size for travel.
in doing your homework.
I love extra credit. I'll see you in class, Teach.
You left your planner on the counter. So how'd you hear about that commune? I've lived here ever since I ran away from home, and I never even knew it existed.
Well, I have a lot of friends in the community, and I've been doing research for years.
Listen, I was wondering, you need any help moving equipment or whatever? Maybe Room for Cream could donate some coffee to your set. I'd really like...
There's no set, but I could use some help with the equipment, and I love coffee. You're interested in rewarding career in video art?
Definitely.
Meet me at the front gate of the Beer to Go, 5:15 a.m., milking time. I'll take a double.
Cool.
Yes! I'm so happy to see you!
Oh my god! This place is fucking awesome! We have to get John up here so we can make use of that antique pistol you bought on eBay.
I know. There was even a knitting circle going on here earlier. I didn't even know there was a queer space besides the commune. Hey, did you bring some of our videos up? I thought maybe we could have a showing.
Yeah!
Okay.
I've got them in the car.
And I've got my projector. Sweet.
Yeah, I gave Dyer the equipment yesterday, and they went up this morning, and she took Robbie, and I hope it's all going to go smoothly. You know, short and sweet. I hope it works.
Hi. Are you the owner here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Katie, and that was my friend Portia. I'm in town making a piece about the bearded goat up the hill, and I don't know if you have like open mics, whatever, here, but I thought maybe I could show some of our videos.
Oh, you know, we were actually supposed to have an author in here tomorrow night that my partner really likes, but that fell through, so how's tomorrow night?
Perfect.
Great.
I'll go get my projector.
Hey, Ellie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little late for work tomorrow. I was wondering if you could come in, and I'll be in around 10 or so.
What are you planning?
I got an internship.
Really?
I'm gonna help that girl with her video art or her documentary, and I'm gonna move stuff.
Well, I guess since Robbie's gone, I can open tomorrow, but this can't be a regular thing, Bailey. I really need you to open 4 mornings a week. That's the deal.
What do you mean Robbie's gone?
You haven't won yet!
What the hell Bee got in her bonnet?
She's sex positive, I don't know.
It isn't a disease, Al. It just means she's a free spirit.
This morning she left 3 bullwhips and a pink mace on our front steps. Bee nearly tripped on them and broke her hip.
Just another morning in your local lesbian-owned coffee shop.
Oh, I miss Robbie. I just don't know what else to do.
You're doing the right thing, Ellie.
Where should we set this up?
Oh, you know, we should probably project on that wall over there. We'll turn the chairs closer to viewing time. How's 7?
Perfect.
Great.
Oh my, what's going on here?
Oh, Jane. This is Katie and, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Portia.
Portia. They're in town making a documentary about the bearded goat. They're gonna show some of their video art here tomorrow night. Maybe you should bring your class.
Oh, yes. Video art is the seminal spike in the timeline of queer art. It's the crucially feminist love child between cinema and Stonewall. Cave to the
Right here.
Move over, Sadie Benny.
LACEY, I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
I would like to file a missing persons report for poor Roberta Charles. Unless someone here can help us. Does anyone have any idea where Robbie may be missing along with one Dyer Owens since 6 o'clock this morning?
They're on a mancation.
A what?
Dyer took Robbie out to the woods to get away from cars and stress and people. Maybe have a heart-to-heart, get some fresh air, a little R&R. They're out by the Star Creek trailheads and the campgrounds.
See?
They'll be back tomorrow morning. You left some things here this morning, Lacey. Would you like to retrieve them? Or are you donating them to the Room for Cream board game corner?
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I totally freaked out. It's just that Dyer gets my panties all in a bunch, and the last place I saw her was here this morning, and I...
If you're gonna get freaked out every time Dyer Owens goes missing, you might as well reserve yourself a window bed at Bellevue now. If you're looking for a faithful companion, Lacey, you are going to be sorely disappointed. That's not really her style. You gotta let her be who she is, or find someone else. That's not really what she's good at. She's good for a different sort of thing, but she's really good at that. She usually wants you just when you're walking away. Bailey, I'm going upstairs.
Messing with that stuff. It'll only end in tragedy. I've seen it before.
It's gonna be different this time, Grace.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Well, at least let me give you some advice.
All right, everyone. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're ready to start. This is a piece we made about a year ago. It's the last piece we'll show. It's called Dirty Tire. Stay tuned, we'll have more live events posted on the message board. Thanks again. Janine, we gotta get you to the bus station.
Yeah, just let me go upstairs and get my things. I put the jet in the garage, so you got another one when you need it.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
I love the bearded goat. They're good people. I go up there and help them clean their gutters out after the leaves fall. Hey man, they throw great parties.
They do.
You'll have to let me know next time there's a solstice.
Hi, Dyer.
Hey, Lacey. I heard you were causing some problems while I was away. Yeah, well, you know that means you're gonna get punished.
Finally!
Thank God that's over. I couldn't take any more of that. That middle one took 2 years off my life.
I thought it was amazing.
Oh.
Ellie,
Yeah.
I was wondering, do you know any place around here where I could do a little research? Like, is there like a queer archive or something at the university?
Oh, you know who you should talk to is Dr. Jane O'Boyle. She was here tonight. Lesbian film is her specialty. I think she's even thinking of expanding the department to include archival studies. Let me give you her number.
She doesn't happen to know anything about clandestine nun sex from the 16th century, does she?
Hey, you ever been in an open-top tractor when the sun comes up?
Can't say that I have.
Cool. I'll pick you up tomorrow morning around 4:30.
I'm staying in the ice house by campus.
I know.